Back in 1968, a scientist on TV casually drops the worst-case scenario. Fungi evolve, survive in humans, and wipe us all out. No cure, no hope. Cut to 2003. 14-year-old Sarah wakes up to chaos. Her neighbor goes feral, her dad Joel kills the lady, and they try to escape. Then a soldier shoots at them, and Sarah dies in Joel's arms. Fast forward 2023. The world's gone full apocalypse thanks to that killer fungus. Joel's now in Boston doing shady deals with his partner Tess. Meanwhile, teen Ellie is with a rebel group, the Fireflies, and might be immune. Joel and Tess agree to smuggle Ellie out for supplies. Ellie stabs a soldier, Joel gets flashbacks of Sarah and straight up beats the guy to death. Ellie's test says she's infected, but she swears she's fine. They decided not to kill her on the spot, and the trio head into the infected city. In 2003, Jakarta authorities drag in a mycology expert to check out a weird fungus sample. She's like, "Yup, that's Ophiocordyceps from a human?" They show her a dead woman with bite marks and fungus in her mouth. Turns out she worked at a flower factory. Perfect breeding ground. Ratna drops the most chilling advice ever. Bomb the city, no cure, no saving anyone. Fast forward to 2023, Joel and Tess are like, how is this girl still alive? Ellie tells them she might be the key to a vaccine. Joel's not buying it, but Tess says, let's finish the job and get our supplies. They head toward the state house, but the path's blocked by infected. Tess explains the fungus has a hive mind. Step on one, they all know. So they detour through a creepy museum and get attacked by clickers, aka blind screeching nightmares. Ellie gets bitten again, but she's chillin'. Joel and Tess handle the clickers. At the state house, they find all the fireflies dead. Joel wants to bounce, but Tess drops a bomb. She's infected. Ellie's already healed, though. Proof she's immune. As more infected swarm, Tess tells Joel to find their smuggler buddies Bill and Frank. She stays behind, lights the place up, and boom, goes out like a legend. Joel and Ellie watch the flames, then Joel walks off. Dead silent. Joel and Ellie are hiking to Lincoln. Joel grabs his secret stash while Ellie finds a trapped infected in the basement and straight up shanks it. Then they stumble on a pile of skeletons, and Joel explains the military literally wiped out survivors to save resources. Flashback time. 20 years earlier, Bill is living his best apocalypse life. Booby traps, power grid, whole survivalist setup. 4 years in, he meets Frank, who just wants a hot meal and a shower. They bond over a piano moment, kiss, and fall in love. Fast forward a bit. Frank invites Tess and Joel to set up a smuggling network. Joel warns Bill about his weak defenses. Cue raiders attacking later. Bill gets shot but survives thanks to his Home Alone-style setup. Years pass. Bill and Frank grow old together. Frank gets sick and asks Bill to help him end it. They get married, have one last dinner, and Bill, not wanting to live without him, spikes both their drinks. They die in bed, together. Back in the present, Joel and Ellie find their house. Ellie reads Bill's letter to Joel, basically saying, love gives life purpose. Protect the ones worth saving. He gets emotional, sets ground rules for Ellie, and they hit the road, with Ellie secretly packing a stolen gun and Long Time playing as they drive off. On the road to Wyoming, Joel opens up to Ellie about his brother Tommy. That night, they camp in the woods. Next day, Kansas City. Highway's blocked, so they detour. A guy limps out begging for help, but Joel's like, nah, that's a setup. And he's right. Spike strips, bricks, and boom. They crash into a laundromat. Joel handles 2 attackers, but a third guy jumps him. Ellie pulls out the gun she hid and shoots the dude, paralyzing him. Joel finishes the job and tells her to stay out of it, but later he softens and teaches her how to use the gun for real. Meanwhile, we meet Kathleen, the ruthless leader of the rebels who took over the city. She's after Henry, who snitched on her brother to Fedra, leading to his death. She thinks Joel and Ellie are with him, so she wants them all dead. Her right-hand man shows her something moving under a basement floor, but Kathleen's like, deal with it later. Joel and Ellie find a tall building to scout an escape route. They share a sweet moment when Ellie cracks a joke and actually makes Joel laugh. Then, Joel wakes up to Ellie yelling, and suddenly, 2 strangers are pointing guns at them. Turns out Henry ratted Michael out to Fetra in exchange for leukemia meds for his little brother Sam. Henry and Sam are hiding out, but their guy never comes back, so they link up with Joel and Ellie to escape. Henry tells Joel the full story, which doesn't sit well, but Joel agrees to help. They plan to sneak out through the city's creepy, infected-filled tunnels. After bonding over comics and soccer, the group makes it out, only to get pinned down by a sniper. Joel handles it, but the sniper calls in Kathleen's militia. Just when things look bad, a truck sinks into the ground, and boom, a horde of infected pour out, including a massive bloater that literally rips Perry's head off. Ellie saves Sam, Joel covers everyone, and Kathleen gets absolutely wrecked by a child clicker. That night at a motel, Sam shows Ellie his bite. She tries using her blood to save him, thinking it's a cure. But the next morning, he turns. Henry shoots his infected brother, then takes his own life. Joel buries them. Ellie leaves a note on Sam's grave. "I'm sorry." Then she and Joel keep walking. 3 months after Henry's tragic death, Joel and Ellie reach snowy Wyoming. They meet a chill older couple who warn them not to go any farther west. That's when Joel starts having panic attacks, thinking Tommy might be dead. Turns out Tommy's alive and living in Jackson, a peaceful little town run by his wife, Maria. Ellie gets a warm meal and new clothes, and Maria cuts her hair while dropping some serious warnings about trusting Joel. Ellie claps back, saying Tommy's no saint either. Ellie also learns about Sarah, Joel's daughter who died during the outbreak. Joel opens up to Tommy, admitting he's scared he can't protect Ellie anymore. He asks Tommy to take her to the Fireflies in Colorado instead. Tommy agrees, but Ellie overhears and is not having it. She calls Joel out for trying to ditch her, and when she brings up Sarah, he shuts down hard, reminding her he's not her dad. Next morning, though, Joel gives Ellie the choice. And, of course, she picks him. They ride to the University of Eastern Colorado, but find it abandoned. The Fireflies are gone, off to Salt Lake City. Suddenly, raiders show up. Joel kills one, but gets stabbed in the process. They escape, but Joel collapses off the horse, bleeding out. Joe tells Ellie to leave him and save herself. She almost does, but then has a flashback. Cut to months earlier in Boston, Ellie's stuck in Fedra boot camp, already beefing with people. After a fight, she gets the whole follow the rules, be a leader talk from her officer. That night, her bestie Riley, who's been missing, sneaks into her room. Surprise! Riley ditched school to join the Fireflies, and Ellie's pissed she dipped without saying bye. To make it up to her, Riley takes Ellie to an abandoned mall. They ride escalators, play Mortal Kombat, take dumb photo booth pics, the full nostalgic vibe. But then Ellie finds Riley's bed and homemade bombs and gets real with her. Riley admits she's being sent to Atlanta, and this mall night was her goodbye gift. Ellie storms off, then comes back. They dance, they kiss, it's cute. But of course, chaos. An infected shows up, Ellie kills it, but both girls get bitten. Riley's like, let's just go out together, it's worth it. Back to the present. Ellie remembers all that, refuses to lose someone again, grabs a needle and thread and starts stitching Joel up herself. Joel's wound is getting worse, so Ellie goes full hunter mode and ends up shooting a deer. That's when she meets David and James, 2 dudes from a nearby camp. She trades half the deer for penicillin, but David's vibes are off. He's all preacher turned leader and casually mentions the guy Joel killed was one of his people. Ellie bounces with the meds, injects Joel, and tries to buy him time. Next day, David's crew comes looking for revenge. She pulls a distraction move on horseback, but they shoot the horse and capture her. She wakes up in a cage next to a human ear. Yup, cannibals. David's like, "You're cool, let's be a team." And Ellie's like, "Nah," then snaps his finger. Meanwhile, Joel wakes up, goes full John Wick, and tortures his way to her location. Back in Cannibal HQ, Ellie tricks David and James into thinking she's infected, then kills James and escapes. David hunts her into a steakhouse, tries to assault her, and Ellie absolutely loses it. Grabs a cleaver and ends him. She stumbles outside covered in blood, and Joel finds her. She's shaken, doesn't even realize it's him at first, but he hugs her, and she instantly realizes she's safe. We open with Ellie's birth. Her mom, Anna, gets bit while giving birth, cuts the cord too late, and boom, Ellie's immune. Marlene shows up. Anna begs her to take the baby and end her. Marlene does reluctantly. Back to the present, Joel and Ellie make it to Salt Lake City. Ellie's still quiet and messed up from all the David drama until they randomly run into giraffes. Instant mood boost. Joel suggests ditching the Firefly mission and going back to Tommy's. Ellie's like, "Nope, we finished what we started." Fireflies ambush them. Joel wakes up in a hospital and Marlene's like, "Congrats, Ellie's immunity might save the world. But we gotta kill her to find out." Joel's like, "Absolutely not." He obviously goes full rage mode, wipes out the Fireflies, and snatches Ellie mid-surgery. Shoots the surgeon, the guards, and Marlene. Ellie wakes up mid-car ride and Joel lies through his teeth. They already tried making a cure. Didn't work. Raiders showed up. We bounced. She's sus, but he's sticking to the story. They reach Jackson, but before they settle in, Ellie asks for the truth. Joel swears he's being honest. Ellie just says, "Okay."